Trekking, heavier, traveling light. There's one thing that's right wherever I go. That's where I am.
We are coming to you live with the TWIZ.
Twiz. Oh, what is up? Hello.
Hello.
This is episode 415. I looked it up. 415 of these
Wow.
to mediocre success.
Didn't you do most of them by yourself?
Yeah, they were really not successful then. Good go. Who would have known? All I need is more personalities to talk to.
More peoples?
People. Socializing. Trying to interact with
And a
people.
cat.
And a cat. Misa's ready to go. Why does she always know that, like, once we start the podcast, it's her time to come in?
She literally just came. We were sitting here for so long.
Oh, she reaches and she touches the beat. This is how we are at home, by the way, when we're not recording. We just look at the cats and go, look at her. She stuck her face into the pillar.
She's so precious.
Oh, people have already turned off the podcast. They're like, if this is what it's going to be.
We're actually grossing me out too right now.
I know. I think that's the thing. You know, I feel like we wouldn't act that way if we had headphones on all the time. How we could hear our baby talk in our own ears. If we could hear our own voices go, we'd be like, Jesus, what are we doing? What is up, Mike?
Mikhail?
Mikhail? Mikhail
What I
Albanese.
miss? Baby voice talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were baby talking the
You're
cat.
lucky you missed that.
Yeah.
I am lucky.
This is what happens
But I do
when
it to my dog all the time.
It's the normal way to talk.
Oh, we do it to each other, so.
It's awful.
Just right behind the ears. Hello.
Sometimes, I don't know if we said this last time, but sometimes I'll sing in the car and then you open the door when I'm in like my falsetto and I'm like, the people can hear. You got to leave the singing into the car. Remember I did that? I was like singing some Ozzy or something and then you open and then burn,
Oh, yeah.
it just came down.
I hate when I get exposed because in the car, I genuinely think I am the greatest singer alive, and you can't tell me otherwise. But sometimes I'll record myself like on my phone, the audio of me singing, and then I'll play it back, and I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop me from thinking it still though, but
It's, you know what it is? It's about hitting one note correctly that'll make you high on life for the rest of the afternoon, and your brain will just like auto-tune or like black out the other notes that you completely missed, and you're like, but I hit that one.
Yeah, sometimes I'll sing and I'll give myself goosebumps.
I wonder if that happens with Adele.
But I know I'm not good, but it works for me.
Every once in a while, you're like, I could do this. Yeah, I could be a background singer, kind of like the bassist for Metallica, Robert Trujillo.
Yeah.
They haven't had a really strong backup singer in that band since Jason Newsted left. And I'd noticed that when Robert does the background vocals in live, it's really turned down. Like, he's like, and you can't hear him at all. It's just like this muffled. It sounds like a fan is yelling near the microphone, and it just kind of picked up a fan going, die! But it's Robert Trujillo giving the background folks, you know?
Some good nerdy
I'm
stuff.
100% sure that I could be the doo-doo-doo-doom, doo-doom, doom, doo-doom, like the guy that doesn't sing,
Yeah.
but just doing doo-dooms. Putty, I'm in.
The chubby guy in the suit of a quartet, the guy who comes in, oh, I made it, baby, and then he backs out, and then that comes in, and then in the back, then you go back and you do the synchronize this, synchronize that.
I'll be the background dancer.
I would love that. Remember when bands had they shared one microphone? Now everyone's mic. Now the guitar has a mic, each cymbal has a mic. Some guy with a tambourine, he's got a mic in case he has like some happy birthday shout out to give during a concert. We went to a high-end concert 2 Sundays ago. We went to see Ghost. Are you aware of the metal band Ghost?
I don't think I am. Are they an all Japanese woman band?
No, they're Swedish men, but close, I guess.
And none of them show their faces.
Yeah, so
They're all dressed up.
Yeah, the main singer, Papa Emeritus, he used to dress like a demonic pope, and then he's since, like, he's still demonic, but he's less pope-like. and the rest of the band is ghouls, so you don't see their face, and they're all like
One of Zoltan's favorite hobbies is to drag me to concerts.
that I all the way to the concert, I go, "You like this band? You like this band?"
Heard one song.
Yeah, she liked one song. They didn't play it, and
They never do. That's the hit.
they played all the songs I really like, and we went, and Emma had the best description of the band Ghost, and like during the fifth song, she just turns to me. What'd you say?
It's like demonic Disney.
Yeah, you said this is like Satanism done by Disney.
Yeah,
is what she said, and I was like, it because it's
She
like
said, "I wish I was a ghost."
it was fun. So many people were dressed up.
it was fine. Yeah,
It was a bunch of nerds. It was a bunch of metal nerds.
everyone looked really nice.
Didn't you look it up on ChatGPT or Google or something? And they said metal fans are notoriously the nicest of all the music genres.
Yep.
See? Comparatively, if you think about it, country fans, they're out committing hate crimes right before the concert, and then they're like, "I like sipping tea after my hate crime." And then, what are the other like hard rock? They're out there committing hate crimes. They're doing that.
Juggalos only commit crimes among themselves. Do you know about the
Exactly.
poop dollar?
No, what's a poop dollar?
Apparently, juggalos at festivals, they'll take their own feces, wrap it in $1, and then leave it somewhere so that somebody goes to pick up $1, and then they laugh at them because now they have the poop dollar.
That's pretty funny.
It's a lot of work for a prank, but I appreciate the resilience.
Also, if you've ever looked at juggalos, they don't look like the type that would waste $1 on a bad idea.
But it does look like that they would spend the time to pick up their own poop with $1.
Yeah. Also, that I don't know, like last time you picked up a dollar bill, that's not a big surface area to cover all of your hand while you're picking up that loaf. You know, some of that's working their way
It's the
around.
tiniest little fleck. It will make me want to saw my thumb off.
Oh, can I boil my hand? Can I boil off my fingerprints just to get
Imagine
rid of
a
that?
Cheeto and what's the drink they drink?
A Fago.
Fago. Yeah,
Fago's
Cheeto and Fago dump.
Yeah.
Oof. It's dehydrated.
Just to give a connection to you, the
Speaking
gathering.
of Fago poops, Emma.
Speaking of Fago poops, the gathering of the Juggalos. If you need something to compare it to, it was like going when you went to the bathroom when we went to go play pickleball, and it was just a prison toilet with no door, and then I had to be your door while you took a tinkle in there. Mm-hmm. That's a marriage, by the way. It's just a guy standing there with his wife's purse and pickleball equipment blocking the entrance to the woman's restroom because there isn't a door on the stall.
It's so weird.
I remember I looked back and I was just watching your quads tremble as you were like, trying not to lower yourself all the way to touch that metal seat.
No
You have to
lid,
say
right?
that.
You have incredible quad strength. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I've sat on a public toilet and I kind of look at it and I just have a one-on-one with God and I go, listen, you're going to protect me. I don't know if I have any open sores on the backs of my thighs, but my thighs are touching this seat.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to hover. But you hovered. I looked back. You were hovering like a pro. I need to take Emma classes
You
on.
have to know how to do that.
I'm not hovering, but I will mummify that toilet. My public number twos look like Brendan Fraser. It is the mummy going on in that
Spent
place.
20 minutes. And
Fill the bowl to the top because I don't want to get backsplash because then it's like, great, now I have warts. Like, that's not something that I need in my life.
That happened. Remember we went to the baseball game the other day, and then I was taking a tink. We have a big group of friends that went, and all of our friends went, and then I went to the bathroom to take a tinkle, and there was one guy in the stall, just shorts down to his ankles, flip-flops, big toes, feet, wide stance, And I'm like, the game hasn't even started yet. We're like an hour before the first pitch. And I was like, already? Already? You got into the baseball park chili and it's already flying through you? And so,
Did you say his shorts were touching the ground?
yeah, his shorts were all the way to the ground, touching the ground.
Yeah.
Wide stance, dad toes. Like, kind of like
good.
miso. Like if you throw a cat in the air when you throw it to the bed and it goes, "Brah!" That's how. Like, talons out. Like, it was kind of like the pickup truck in the movie Twister when the new Twister, the tornado's coming. So, like, the truck locked into the ground. It went, "Ring." That's what his toes were doing into the bathroom floor. I come outside. I tell everybody this. I go, there's a guy in there.
Loudly.
Yes.
Check
There's
it out.
Yeah. There's a guy in there.
Screech is taking a poop. He's so mean. What a bully.
I'm 38 going on 11. I tell everybody what I saw. And then everyone laughs, blah, blah, blah. And then a few minutes later, everyone's there. And I look at Vance and I look at his feet and I look at his shorts and I go, it was you. and he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I told everybody I saw a guy in there with flip-flops and talon toes with his shorts on the ground dropping a duke. It was you. He's like, oh, he got all red-faced. And he's like, the buffalo wings at the bar got me. And we're all getting older. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Imagine the fear in his mind, though, when he gets to the ballpark going, oh, this is happening now. And this is happening here. When there's no stopping it, that is a painful realization.
That's awful.
When you're
That's
at
so-
home, and you know that you get home and you're like, it's happening because your brain
Yeah.
knows you're close.
Yep.
But then the key doesn't go in, and
Nothing-
then
yeah.
your body's already started, and you can't get into your house.
And then
You're
you
like,
fill
well,
your boots.
these stairs are going to be a real ninja warrior course here to see if I can get through it.
It's so funny because he was red-faced that you told everyone, and now you're telling everyone on the podcast.
Yeah,
Derek
by
Vance.
name too.
Yeah, by name.
First and last. He's a trooper. He was he was a reality TV star. He was on season 2 of New Jersey Housewives.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was dating one of the daughters of one of the housewives. And so
He's using that word "star" a little aggressively.
well, I mean, hey, have we been on a reality TV show? We have not.
I
This
was
is where
on a reality
Mike
competition
says.
show.
There we go. This is where Mike says, actually.
Well, I wouldn't call it. It was. Do you remember back in the day when every website was like starting their own TV thing?
Yeah.
Like Yahoo was producing
That's right.
originals. It was
Yeah.
it was one of those. It was a Yahoo original called something or other. It was basically like a mini version of The Amazing Race.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
I'm not even
It's
like.
pretty good.
We were watching the. Are you watching the Netflix documentary on The Biggest Loser?
Yes.
Are you watching that?
You are?
Yeah, we're 2 episodes in. We get one more to
I'm
go.
on the last one, I think. I'm in the middle,
Yeah.
but I keep like when I have a moment, it's like, oh, it's lunchtime, and then I'm eating, and I'm like, I can't do this now. So it's been like 3 lunches where I forget that I'm eating while like a mayonnaise-based something, and I'm like, I can't watch this at the same time.
A mayonnaise base.
That reveal from that main guy who won, that lost like 400 pounds when they
then
finally cut to his picture, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's so big. That's just
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
I mean,
a
we knew
shame.
that was happening, but like to see it, it's crazy.
That documentary makes me sad.
That guy's. Well, yeah. Yeah. We don't feel good after.
Yeah.
It is amazing. That guy that lost the weight, put it back on again, in his interviews, he says he's in his lifetime lost like 1,000 pounds because he loses it and then gains it back. That is so impressive because if you put 400 pounds on me right now, I would just never lose it. I would have to it wouldn't go away. It would not. You get a cat hair in the eye?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's the worst.
All right.
Let me know if we get a pause. We get floating mushy hairs that go right in our eyes and we're like, we can't see it. But that guy's lost 1,000 pounds in his lifetime. And I'm like, I wouldn't have the motivation to lose it once, but he's lost it, or at least sections of the weight multiple times. And that's that should be an award on its own. You know, that's like a fighter.
I don't think people give enough credit to what it takes to lose weight.
No.
It's because my heaviest was like 379. That's when I
Yeah.
was like playing football, and then like after into college when I just was eating like a football player, but still not playing anymore.
Right. It's
And
hard
to
to
go
shut
just
that
from that
appetite
to
off.
290 was like It's nuts to think about what it takes to do that.
It's insane.
And then, so I mean, and in America, we really don't have I don't know, it's crazy. We start reading labels, start reading labels when you're eating. If it's like you can't eat anything.
You can't have anything. You can't eat out.
No.
You definitely can't eat out. You have to eat at home. And you have to not put any butter in it. You can't put any oil. You're like, what kind of oil is that? What's the viscosity of that olive oil you just put in there? That's like 1,000. A teaspoon of olive oil is 120 calories.
Let me ask you a question. When you buy coconut milk, guess what do you think? What do you think's in? Sorry, that was me panicking. Guess what's in Coke? If you were to guess, as a human person with a brain, can of coconut milk. What do you think What do you think the ingredients are?
Oh, ingredients? I would hope coconut.
Yeah, coconut
Sugar.
milk and maybe water.
Yeah,
sure, but no. Surprisingly,
Okay.
it's coconut milk, water, and then a 50 million letter preservative.
Oh God. Yeah.
Now you go to organic coconut milk, and it's coconut milk. Now, organic doesn't mean it doesn't need to be preserved.
Right.
But for some reason, they can it without preservatives because it wasn't grown with pesticides. But what's the point? How, it's just there I'm so mad. I'm in the middle of reading this. I'm in the middle of reading this book, Johnson & Johnson, No More Tears, where it's basically telling you how much the medical industry and Johnson & Johnson specifically has lied to us and has murdered people. Mm-hmm. That all this stuff is just making me crazy. I was shaking my head the entire train ride in today reading it because it's insane.
Didn't they just come out the last 5 years that baby powder has been giving people cancer? They've been
talking about that since 1923.
Whoa.
Yes. And they've known about it.
Yeah.
Talc has asbestos in it.
Oh my God.
And an insane amount. And they could have switched to cornstarch for the baby powder. That was an option, always has been, and other brands use that. But because they sell so much, they would have changed the margins from this to this.
Yeah.
They were like, let's just let everyone die. Literally giving women ovarian cancer left, right, and center.
Blows my mind.
But that's all businesses.
There's so many dirty, filthy businessmen out there.
Uber.
Johnson & Johnson is one of the worst.
Yeah, Uber. Remember the Uber article I read on in the Times? Uber has a huge sexual assault problem, and they've known about this for a while. And I forget the years, but between 2015 and 2020, Uber had to deal with a sexual assault claim on average every 8 minutes. That's insane. So every 8 minutes, they're getting an email or a ring-a-ding going, something happened to either driver or passenger, usually always female. And they knew about it, and they studied it so much that they found what could solve all of this was making every driver have a camera. And they were like, that would solve a lot of these issues. But they decided they can't do that because if we give them all cameras and enforce the cameras, then they technically will have to be employees, and that ruins our entire business model. So we'll just take we'll just get better insurance and pay off these sexual assaults, and then we can still keep moving forward.
But what does the umbrella of that statement say, Zoe?
Business.
So we're going to yes.
Yeah.
But instead of doing the right thing and paying people properly, we're just going to continue to pay people less and let people get...
Yes.
Because it helps our margins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ready? All of them. Every single one of them.
I mean, you wonder...
Free Luigi, baby. Sorry.
No, I mean, you wonder when something like Luigi happens, and then people are like, how could people react to that? It's like...
Nobody said that. Not one person said that.
The only people that said that are people that are loaded. The only people that said that...
Or idiots who think they're going to be the CEO of something.
Yeah. They're like, listen, nothing's wrong with capitalism, but when evil people get involved, people with what do they call that? Personality disorders? That's what it takes, by the way. To be uber successful in business, you got to have a good amount of a personality disorder. Kind of just enough to where you can see someone dying or hurt and go, yeah, but I got to go to the store. Just enough.
Yeah.
And then slowly you start to build. And then before you know, you're a CEO dating your HR person at a Coldplay concert. And then you're like, dear God, that's going to ruin my marriage. And that's...
Except on the way to the supermarket, you're the one that killed the person, and then you stepped over their body. Yeah. That's the main difference.
And then you're like, I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm late to cheat on my wife.
You know where you can find a lot of these filthy businessmen?
Where?
Florida.
Yeah, that's the haven.
A lot of them there.
Well, my lovely wife Becca, she has a podcast called Corporate Gossip, and this week the episode just came out about AI and like Peter Thiel, and it's like one of the craziest stories ever. This guy, how he's certifiably insane. Yeah, but people just throw money at him. But it's it's all of this. It's all of this right here. It's exposing all of it.
I get it. Yeah. Well, I just got sad and angry. Why the coconut milk? You know, that's
it's not just the coconut milk. It's everything.
It's everything.
Do you know how many protein bars?
You can't open a bag of Triscuits because they put gas in it. Yeah. They gas them to preserve. Then stop making Triscuits.
Yeah.
Stop making them. There was the chapter I just read in this Johnson & Johnson, and I'll move on if you want me to.
No.
There's an antipsychotic pill called Risperdal, something like that. And they found that it not only does it not work at all, but it kills people. They're basically giving poison, and then they could have just. It's like to solve the gun problem. They're like, hey, if you don't want these guns to work anymore, here's some bullets. Right. That's what they're doing. They could give sugar pills out, and it would be better because it would kill less people.
Yeah, it would hurt less people.
It's insane, and they just keep selling them because it's like, we can just make it. People buying them, we'll make money. Yeah. It's nuts. It's
fully. It would be like if Preparation H made our eyeballs fall out, and you still had a hemorrhoid afterwards.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, my hemorrhoid's still there, and now my eyeballs are rolling down the hallway, and the cats are chasing them, and it's a disaster. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah,
you took these antipsychotic medications, and well, he's dead. Well, he doesn't sound crazy no more. Sounds like it worked.
His lack of eyes matched the lunacy. There you go, Miso. Come on back.
What were you gonna say?
How many protein bars you've ruined for me by reading the labels.
Oh, yeah.
Because all I've wanted to do is just find a good protein bar. And you're like, do you have any idea? This is made with seed oils. And I'm like, what's a seed oil? And it doesn't leave your body for 10 years. It takes 10 years for your body to get rid of this. How many of these have you had? I'm like, I don't know, one every day for 5 years. And you're like, all right, well, you're going to have some seed oils.
Even the ones that are good, where I'm like, this one's good. Like, you shouldn't be eating it every day. It should be like once in a while. Like, but you have like 2 or 3 a day. I'm like,
2 or 3 a day.
I'm telling
you. I used to. Maybe 5 years ago, I used to. But now it's like 1 a day. But I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature of habit. Yeah, that's why I have eggs every day. And you're like, maybe the second day you should have oatmeal. Yeah, maybe I should. But then the next day I'm going to want oatmeal again, but this time with a little more maple syrup. You see how it starts to build? And then before you know it, I'm taking nips of maple syrup out of the fridge. I've done that. I used to do that. It used to be my pre-workout. I'd go in the fridge, get a little nip of maple syrup, get a sugar rush, and then run out there like a bat out of hell.
You buddy the elf over here.
Until you crash. And then you're like, I think the sugar got me. But yeah.
Have you ever tried those cricket flour protein bars?
No. Cricket flour.
They like farm crickets and then dry them and blend them into a flour and then they bake out of them. It's crazy.
I'll just have low testosterone if that's what it takes.
I guess I don't need to work out.
Yeah, that's what it takes. I don't want to do it. I don't know. People are just the psychology of what it takes to be an evil business person. I mean, you see it just interacting with people. I got into a minor kerfluffle on my last flight going out to the East Coast, or going out to my shows last week. I got upgraded to first class, and it was the first row of first class, so there's no under your foot space. And so I had to put my backpack in the overhead, and I came in, there's already a guy sitting next to me in my row, and he already took the overhead. So I looked the other side, there's no one sitting there, overhead's open, and I went to go put my bag, and the guy behind us was like, tapped me, and he goes, that's our overhead. And First of all, no, it isn't. It's not your overhead. No one's designated any type of overhead, but it was 5 a.m. I'm boarding this flight, and I'm one of those people, I need a 2-second heads up that I'm about to get in a confrontation. I need like a mystic being to come down, tap me on the shoulder and go, hey, you're about to get into a confrontation in about 4 seconds. Just have a response ready. And I didn't, so he was like, that's mine. So I just went, okay. And then I put my bag, down the row, up on the thing, and as I'm walking back, he sits down, and I go, just so you know, they're not assigned.
You said that?
I said that because I was so angry, and he was like, yeah, but we're sitting in the front. And I'm like, so am I. I am also in the front, so it becomes first come, first serve. I hate you both. And
first class.
And he was wearing a Boston Red Sox hat, and I was wearing a Padres hat, that's not even a rivalry, but I just wanted to. It is today. The Red Sox. I want the curse of the Bambino to come back, but yeah, just to have that mentality that's yours. I wanna fight.
Do you remember when we went to that Alan Stone concert?
Yes, and you had your big Parker Ranger hat?
Hat aside, the hat isn't a part of the story.
Oh, no, that's not. Oh, you're talking about the other thing. So, can I preface this?
Yeah.
So, as bad as I am of not having one in the chamber ready to go, she has one in the chamber and she's dealing with a hair trigger. So, before you get your words out, she's like, bang! She's so good. We went to this concert, Alan Stone, Fort Lauderdale, 2019.
2019, you remember, yeah. And we were all just standing. There was no seats. We were all standing waiting for the concert to start. And the people in front of us, I guess, went to the bathroom, so they left and they like shuffle through the crowd and leave. And so, naturally we just step up because it's a lot of people.
There's a gap.
And
it's called standing room.
Yes.
Yeah. And then those people came back and then they're like, excuse me, that's our spot. And I was like, I don't see any seat numbers assigned. And she just like looked at me and went, and then just stood behind us. I'm like, what? What do you expect?
And we were very early at this point, and I was just like, that was so cool. I would have never known. I don't know. I don't come up with a quippy thing. I'm either going to
just water on your head. You're like, oh, I can't take this anymore.
I either just yell cuss words. Like, those are my two. In the moment, I never come up with anything smart or sassy or you would think I would, but I don't. And if you get me hot enough, angry enough, I'm just yell cuss words, and that won't make any sense.
Or you'll make fun of somebody's physical appearance. That's your go-to.
Oh yeah, I ripped on her. Oh yeah, I had a line because after that happened, I quickly assessed her. From head to toe, and I'm like, if she says anything else, I'll point out the fact she doesn't have a chin. And so that was my thing. And I told her about it afterwards. I was like, she's like, can you believe that? I'm like, I had one in the chamber after you. I just like studied her like a heckler. When you're about to do a show and you see someone's a problem and you study them and you're like, all right, if they're a problem to me, I'm going to make fun of that. I'm going to make fun of that. I'm going to make fun of that. And so
she breathes wrong. You're like, how do you keep helmets on your head? And you run away.
Just get your nostrils checked.
In my head, I took a line from John Candy, Uncle Buck, where I was like, if she says anything else, I'd be like, here's a nickel. Why don't you go buy yourself a chin? And I told her that afterwards, and she's like, that's so mean. You can't pick on someone's physical appearance. And I'm like, that's all you have to work with. I don't know her. But I can't bring up her divorce. Like, what am I supposed to bring up?
What's the other one? Here's a buck. Take a subway downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off of your face.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Beautiful movie.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Great
one.
movie.
But yeah, you always have one in the chamber. That's why you and I work together. Because like if we're out in public, someone says something, I'll just be over there like, oh, I'm like Joe Pesci from Home Alone. I'll just be over there like, oh, Fisher, and you're Fisher, and then you're over there and you're like, that's not how life works, or something quick and zappy. And I'll be like, what she said, I can't think of anything. I get flustered in the moment. It's the anxiety.
I love confrontation. I don't like starting it, but man, as soon as it happens, I'm in my element.
Las Vegas, I saw you. Yeah, remember at the card table?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he told that guy.
Got off the nugget table.
Yeah, we got kicked out of the Golden Nugget.
What did you say?
don't remember what I said. I just was tired of that guy's mouth, so I just started talking to him.
Nice.
And I'm like, I remember
doing that thing where you're just like pretending. All right, and I was like, you know what, dude? Like, grow up. You have 15 zins in.
Yeah,
get a grip.
We were also there at 5 a.m. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
We had a good time.
I mean, like it wasn't the family Vegas they keep talking about on TV.
Well, let's do it again in November or October.
Yeah.
If you want in, come do it.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
go. Emma, you gonna go? I'll bring Becca.
Yeah,
Yes.
going.
Yeah, I got a whole group of friends going. It's gonna be madness. We'll get 2 card. Well, we can take over 2 card tables with the group we got bringing. It's gonna be nice.
Hold on, let me ask her. Becca, do you want to go to Vegas in October with Zoltan and Emma?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It was
said,
too
yeah.
high pitched of an answer.
Well, because she has that thing where it's constantly a calendar in her head, and she was running through stuff. So she was
okay.
like, "Oh, we're going to be in Phoenix." She goes, we're going to be in Phoenix for a wedding," and I was like, "Oh, we'll figure it out."
Yeah, it's like October 10 or 11, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, whatever that weekend is. Vegas is expensive, by the way. That's the other side. If we want to keep trashing business people, can we trash Vegas for a second? Tourism is down, way down. And instead of just making things cheaper, they're just charging more for the people that are happening to show up
It's
to
insane.
Vegas. So hotel rooms are through the roof. Cocktails are through the roof. Food, anything they can charge. I Heart Vegas T-shirt. I'm sure they're charging people to take pictures in front of that sign on the freeway. Like they're just. How does that? Just charge less. Just make it super cheap, and then people will show up.
Because everyone's got casinos now. The trip to Vegas doesn't matter as much anymore because you can get the same or comparable entertainment gambling elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
The entertainment's great and fun, but the draw is the casinos and the debauchery. But now New York City is going to get a downstate license. They're going to get a license here. They're probably going to put
get a casino?
Caesars in Times Square probably.
Whoa. Oh my God, this is like
It's everywhere now.
It's Back to the Future too, where Biff ruins the town and opens up a casino in the middle of the town. Did we watch that? I've watched it too.
I watched it. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, but that's what the country's going to become. That's sad. That's a bummer. I just thought America, everyone would have their own lemonade stand. Hey, what do? Oh, I opened a lemonade stand, whatever version of a lemonade stand. And then we sell lemonade, and I make enough money for me and my family to have a nice house. And we have 2 cars and a couple kids and a dog. This is a good lemonade stand. But now every time someone starts a lemonade stand, they're like, how can I franchise it? How can I move it into every city in America? And then we'll knock out the other lemonade stands. We'll take their share of the profit. And then we'll go public, and then people can invest into my lemonade stands. And then we'll just be we'll just be beholden to the investors. So then I'll make sure that employee wages are super low, and then we'll find a way to make cheap lemonade with poison and Johnson & Johnson powder in there, and then we'll it's just like, why don't you just open a lemonade stand and have enough money to live? No, I don't know. That's why I'm not successful.
Enough, man.
And it's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not good enough. You need to be. If you're not greedy, you're not trying. You just gotta get. Sorry.
It's never enough.
Is this sad?
It is pretty sad.
It is kind of sad. On a happier note,
I like it.
I mean, we have to talk about it though.
it's real.
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
I genuinely, and I mean this with all due respect, I don't think that the people that keep my yacht floating deserve a livable wage. I just don't think they do. I think they should be suffering on the water. They're already on a yacht. They need money too. Get a grip, buddy.
Anyone that works for me, I want them to be like, thank God I work for this guy, because I'm barely hanging on.
Because he's not paying attention at all. Or
Yeah.
I've been a double billing him for years.
I'm barely hanging on, thank God. But yeah, everything's fallen. Like, even the stuff we have isn't good. We went to the movies, and they don't have. That's one of the things I miss about our Brooklyn neighborhood. Maybe the only thing. The bread was good, and the bagels, God, and the eggs. I miss the diner. The park was cool. The night.
Somebody misses Brooklyn.
I thought you were going to start naming more breads. Oh, I missed the bread. Oh, and the bagels.
Oh,
Ooh,
remember
and
the cheese, the sourdough
with the
with the butter.
Oh my God,
the French butter.
Remember that one time we went to Le Bagel Delight in Dumbo, and then we got bagels, and you were like, "Can you have it toasted?" And he's like, "Well, they are pretty hot." And then we looked; they had just pulled them out of the oven, and they're just like they were burning a guy's face, like his eyebrows fell off. That's how hot they were. And he's like, "Yeah, I guess that's ready." But we had a good movie theater, Nighthawk Cinema, in our neighborhood, and now we're back here. We got to go to the chain movie theaters, the AMC 12, the Cinepolis, the How Do You Do's, the Edwards. They suck. They're so bad. They're falling apart. They're sticky. There's apathetic teenagers on their phones. I know I sound like an old man right now, but we went over there, and it's supposed to be a good movie theater with the reclining seats. You hit the button, and and the button's sticky, and there's like a Zin stuck to it, and then it's just and then you go back, and then it reveals the gap in the and then one time it looked like someone dropped a full chili cheeseburger into the gap, and then just closed the seat. And then that was, I don't know, that was Back to the Future or whatever. That's how long ago that happened.
That wasn't no cheeseburger. That was a Juggalo burger.
It was wrapped in $1. I do remember that. It was wrapped in $1. But it was disgusting. We went to go watch, and the movie was good. It was Emma's turn to pick a movie, and you picked Freakier Friday. Mm-hmm. You're a Freaky Friday fan.
Was that good?
I think I
enjoyed it more than I did.
And she was the fan. Because I came in with less than low expectations. I was like, yeah, why don't you pick the movie? She's like, you want to watch Freakier Friday? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'll sit. That's fine. I'll sit and watch a movie and eat candy. And great comedy. It's really Jamie Lee Curtis does not get the credit she deserves. She stole the movie. She's so funny. She's incredibly hilarious. Jamie Lee Curtis does not get the respect she is due. Everyone else goes for, the Meryl Streeps of the world and whoever was in that J.D. Vance movie, which might have been Meryl Streep. Who was in that?
No, that was, what's her name?
That was the other one. J.D. Vance movie.
I don't remember.
Remember Hillbilly Elegy? She had the glasses. She looked like Beavis.
I don't know her name.
With the glasses on.
That was Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. Everyone's fluffing up Glenn Close and Meryl Streep and this girl and that girl and whatever. Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's good.
I think she might be the best actress of our generation. She can do serious. She can do... Have you seen her in True Lies? She can do comedy. She came up in horror. She came up in the Halloween movies. She sold us yogurt that deals with our constipation. She can do anything. She is like a baseball player that you can put in any position, and she will be amazing for 20 years. And she stole the show. Funniest by far. The reason you were very excited to watch the movie, I remember you brought this up on the drive. You're like, someone fixed Lindsay Lohan's face. Apparently she got
a facelift, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to see this in video.
Yeah,
on a big screen."
Everyone was. Have you seen her new face?
Oh yeah, I think she's still hotter than ever. I always thought she was cute though. Nothing changes
she
for
looks
me.
Great.
Yeah, she looks great. She looks even better now. So you were like, yeah, her facelift is really good. And I was like, yeah. And
Becca heard me say that, and she just said thanks. Because she can't hear you. She thought I was talking about her, which I was.
I think that happened with us recently. It wasn't about looks, but I was giving a big compliment, and you thought it was about you, and then it was about either the cast or like Mark or something.
Oh, that happens all the time.
And then you're like, I thought you were talking about me. Get sad. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Big compliments. I wouldn't be here without you. How about that?
Oh, I think
that is true. I wouldn't. None of this would be true.
Oh.
What the hell is that? Oh, you were fluffing up Lindsay Lohan's surgery work, and I saw it, and it was great. And you're like, you can't see, the surgeon did an amazing job. But then there's one scene in the movie where she cries, and that's when all the stitches come out. Like, you can... When she tries to cry, it looks like when I'm wearing a button-down shirt that's like one size too small, and I spread my chest, and then the buttons are just that's what, like, everything came out, and I was like, oh, yep, I think I can read the receipt from here. Like, you could see it all. And, but before the crying, everything's on the up and up. It's just, facelifts are all about, like, once you try to make an expression, that's where, when they can figure that out, facelifts are going to be great.
I'm sad I missed that scene.
I was laughing, and then you started laughing, and I thought we were laughing at the same thing, and then in the car...
Oh, yeah, I thought we were just laughing at how cheesy the movie was.
I was laughing at her face, and I was like, oh, and then when you laughed, I was like, oh, she sees what I see, and then we were in the car, and then you're like, no, I didn't notice that. I thought we were just laughing because the movie was cheesy. And I was like, yeah, I guess, but this is a good movie. I highly recommend it.
We watched Astoria Park. They do movie nights, outdoor movies, and we went to Legally Blonde, and I had never seen that. And I was just like, look, a movie that you grow up watching, like Becca loved it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it was so great. And I was like, that was a time we had there.
Yep.
But it's crazy how, like, if it didn't catch you when you were younger.
Yeah.
Movies like that, you watch it as an adult, you're like, what's going on here? Like, was this supposed to be bad? Like, it almost felt like it was, and also, like, the amount of, like, it's crazy how frequently we were just, like, dropping the R-bomb back in, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It was, like, 5 times in that movie, which there's no cursing.
No.
And then they're that's
a Disney
crazy.
Movie. Yeah, that's a Disney movie.
It's hard to go, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
It's called Hard R. Yeah.
That's how I feel like the movie Desperado is going to be like, because I haven't seen Desperado.
Yeah.
Zoltan's seen it, and he won't shut up about it.
I'm trying to make her watch Desperado.
Watch it. I'm like, it's an older movie. I don't think I'm going to, it's nostalgic for you.
Yeah. I actually watched the scene of it on YouTube, and it was just gunfire, and you were like, what are you watching? And I was like, I'm watching the bar shootouts. The news. I'm watching a Delta flight trying to land in Detroit. No, I was like, I just watched a bar shootout scene from Desperado, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, you know what? While I was watching it, I was like, I don't think Emma would enjoy this movie.
Oh, okay, good.
It's a lot of shooting. Yeah. I just thought you would enjoy, like, the Spanish guitar. There's a lot of Spanish guitar. Selma Hayek tries to learn the guitar. Antonio Banderas starts to teach her a couple chords. Instead, they make love. And then right as she's, like, learning to play guitar, there's this, like, famous scene. They're in bed together, and there's windows all around the room they're in, but the shades are drawn because they were, they just had coitus. And so they're sitting there, and she's, like, singing for him and, like, doing what she learned. And then he's listening, but he sees 2 shadows, enemies, bad guys, coming around, and they meet right behind Selma Hayek. And so he just lifts his feet, kicks her right in the chest, and then goes, like, to knock her off the bed, and then goes boom, 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 to shoot the bad guys. And that is so cool. There's, like, the movie's filled with awesome scenes of that.
That was good, actually. I like the way you told that.
Did you see it? Did you see it in your mind? Like, imagine Selma Hayek, American dream. I'm just a common man. And then, boom, kick in the chest, and then just gunfire.
We're both acting things out. He just did the gun scene.
You had your eyes closed, and I was Selma Hayek getting kicked down.
I think we should, instead of making you watch movies, I think I should just pick movies I want you to watch and then just give you a couple scenes, like, played
just
out.
Do them.
Yeah. I got her to watch American Almost Famous from Chris Farley just by showing you one scene. And it was when they were going to hang him. And he was like, remember, it was like in the 1800s, he was about to be hung for being drunk or something. And he's like, get off me, la, la, la. And then that big fat woman stops her. It's just a bystander. And she goes, I hope your soul rots in hell and the demon sucks the meat off your bones, and then spits on him. And he just stops and he goes, good God, lady. And then he goes back into fascia, fascia. And you laughed so hard, I was like, I think you'll like this movie. And then we put it on and we realized that was pretty much the one of the few scenes that was worth.
So funny. I don't even remember this movie you're talking about.
It's like 5 months ago.
It was Almost Heroes, I think, right?
Almost Heroes. Yeah, not Almost Famous. Almost Famous is a great movie.
Well, that was the one,
Heroes.
too, where they had to, like, edit it because they didn't finish shooting it because he passed away. So they had to, like, make the movie without, like, a lot of his stuff. So they just kind of, I think that's why the movie wasn't great, because it was just like, all right, let's just do what we can. We'll get a stand-in for some of this, and then we'll figure it out.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. You know what is good? I don't know if you're rewatching the King of the Hill reboot. Top notch.
No, but I've heard it's amazing.
Top notch.
It's like they never skipped a beat.
It never skipped a beat, and then they follow up. So it's like them making fun of modern times, but it's the perfect amount of comedy. And because King of the Hill always did a good job of making fun of both sides, like they always did a great job of making fun of like conservative religious culture, and then also making fun of like hippies and stuff. Like there's a great scene from one of the early seasons, like season 1. They go out on a camping trip and Bobby accidentally kills like an endangered bird, and once the bird goes down, Hank and the whole crew go over there like, oh my god, what have you done? And these hippies that are protesting something else, they stomp over to yell at them, and while they're stomping over, they stomp on a bird's nest and like smash all these eggs. They like ruin all this stuff to come over and try to right a wrong. And I'm like, I like the balance of that. It was fun. I always thought that show did a really good job of that.
WPH.
What's WPH? White people humor? Mm-hmm. Is that your acronym?
That's my acronym.
She thinks all Saturday Night Live, like anytime I show her a Saturday Night Live sketch, she's
all
like,
of it.
A lot
but
of
like
it.
a lot of the adult cartoons, I'm like, that's WPH.
Yeah. I didn't show you this yesterday, but there was an old sketch from SNL. Remember, you like it a juice? Oh, yeah. It's Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler. They run like a Greek restaurant, and one of the characters, it's actually Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, George. He's in this episode, he's hosting the episode, and he gets a euro, and he's like, it's fine, it just needs more of the the meat juice that goes with it. He's like, oh, go get some. And he goes up and like, what would you like? And he's like, oh, I was wondering if I could get just a little cup of the juice that goes with this. He's like, you like it a juice? It's a good juice. Oh, I'm gonna get you some more juice. And then it goes to the next guy. What does this guy want? And then they just all come together. He like it a juice. And it's very, I guess, what you would call white people humor. But you're laughing, so maybe you would dig it. I don't know.
Maybe you should just pull down some of your cultural barriers and stereotypes of us people, like you so aggressively ask us to do.
I've never asked anyone to do anything.
Speaking of Persian culture, have you seen what Trump did to the Oval Office, where it just looks like the Shah of Iran's old house?
It really does.
It's like, I don't know if you saw the picture. They took an image of him talking to Vladimir Zelensky from Ukraine on Monday, and it was like trending on something like how different the Oval Office looks, or wherever they were having that meeting. But it's just these giant paintings with like thick gold frames, and everything's just gaudy gold. Looks like Liberace's living room. Like it
does.
It's just it just looks like the type of house where a woman would try to steal 101 Dalmatians. It's like
it looks like every rental in Williamsburg when I first moved to New York, owned by Russians. He was trying to intimidate him, being like, we are Russia, technically. You should see the way I talk to your adversary. This is Russia.
That's I guess that's what people used to decorate their house.
That's
to
crazy.
Show that they're doing well. Yeah, it looks really bad. But
I'm surprised he didn't put mirrors on, like full wall size mirrors on everything. Just gaudy.
With a big frame. I don't know. My mom, she likes animal print. Like when you go to my mom's house, everything has animal print. It's like she has the style of like a black sitcom from the 90s. Like if any like black sitcom from the 90s, you see the decor, like late 90s, like 98, 99. That's my mom's eye for style is that. And she's like, zebra print? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, but maybe not. Why?
And she's never told you why?
No, she just likes it. She just likes it. She's like, I saw this at the store and I bought it.
Yeah, she likes what she likes.
Yeah. Yeah, she gives you no explanation. She goes, she likes two things. She likes that, and then she loves like blue ceramics that make no sense. Remember, there's a blue ceramics.
Didn't she also have like a dreidel? And I was like, oh, you have a dreidel. And she's like, what is that?
Yeah, she bought like a Jewish dreidel.
She had no idea. She's like, oh, I thought it was pretty.
Yeah, because it was painted blue and white and ceramic. She goes, yeah, I find at the Marshall, and it was on discount, I take.
What is this blue book here, Mom? Hey, it's called the Quran. I'm not sure. It's very pretty. I don't understand. They read it right to left. I don't get it.
I just remembered this. Remember the first time I brought you over to meet her?
Yeah.
And she looked up Persian culture. Apparently, she Googled stuff. So she put out all these, like, just the regular snacks she has at home, but she put them in little, like, bowls, like little jars and stuff. And she's like, apparently that's a thing in Persian culture.
Yeah, Persians like to put, like, a lot of things out.
Small cups of stuff.
Bowls of, like, fruit. And
that's
whatever.
Pretty cool.
And
but she didn't have fruit. It was just, like, chocolate covered raisins in this bowl.
I thought it was sweet.
It was really sweet.
I actually really
it was like
enjoyed
the American version, but like presented like it's Persian. That's great.
There's like a ceramic bowl of Cheetos.
Just like, Tupperware filled with weird candies all over the house.
And I'm glad you thought it was sweet. I just like noticed it because I know what it looks like when I usually come over, and I was like, "What is this?" She goes, "Oh, I just want to make nice."
Aww.
Really
oh, Mark's
sweet.
calling. I'm gonna have to send Mark. I'm sending you to voicemail. Please don't. It's no disrespect.
The disrespect.
Tell him I disrespect them.
Yeah.
Wait, is he going to come to Vegas again?
He might be there in Vegas. Yes. He said he's coming to San Francisco and Nashville. So he might also come to Vegas.
Please don't say San Francisco.
I love saying San Francisco.
That's so annoying.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know why I say that? Dave Attell, HBO half hour. San Francisco, how are ye? Is how we opened it, and San Francisco is stuck in my head. So
see, I always say Frisco because Eddie Izzard opened his Dress to Kill with Frisco, and then the whole place started. He's like, Jesus. So you come to gigs with snakes, do you? Don't say Frisco, snake. I'll throw a snake on you.
They don't like, the people in the Bay Area don't like Frisco. They're always saying hella.
Not during
you know
that
what?
Special.
Southern California, and Northern California, we got our own little beef or whatever. And they say hella a lot. Oh, hella this. It's kind of like people in Boston with wicked. Ah, you're wicked smart. Up in the Bay Area,
this guy's hella smart.
He's hella smart. Yeah, up there they say hella, and we down here in Southern California, we kind of look down on that. We kind of poo-poo that. And while we're eating fish tacos. And
what do we say down here? That's annoying.
I don't know. We're just cool. We don't really have anything. We're just cool people.
So someone from LA is booking studio time here, and every time I would say something, they'd be like, totally. God. And I was like, oh man, am I talking to a cartoon character? Like, I've never heard someone be that surfer like in real life. It's always just in the movies.
Right.
Who's like, totally, man. Yeah, totally.
Hell yeah,
and he told me he lived in New York for 20 years. I was like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Where?
Sorry, pal.
Yeah, I mean, those people do exist, like the Spicolis of the world. I just had my 20-year high school reunion that I didn't go to. But like Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the character Sean Penn played, who's like a burnt-out stoner guy. I had that guy in my school. His name is Dustin Eads. He got a hat. He ended up not graduating. He got a hat. You're not allowed to wear hats when I went to school. And he got every one of his hats was confiscated. He always showed up with a skateboard. They just kept taking his skateboard. And he ended up not graduating because if he had one more strike against him, he wouldn't be able to graduate. And he brought a hat. It's like the last week of school, he brought a hat. They confiscated his hat, and he wasn't able to graduate.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Like he couldn't walk, or he didn't finish high school
he didn't finish high school. They didn't give him a diploma
because of hats.
Because of it was all minor infractions. I'm sure they caught weed on him a few times, but like it was mostly like minor infractions, hats and skateboards.
Wow.
No, because marijuana would get you expelled. That was like bringing a gun to school in the early 2000s. You couldn't do that. So yeah, it was 4 years worth of minor infractions that eventually got him to not be able to graduate.
What's the reasoning for no hats in high school? That doesn't.
We had a gang.
I always remember that being such a stupid thing.
We had a gang thing. San Marcos. I don't know if it still does, but when we moved to San Marcos in 1995, that was the year they had a giant shootout at Bradley Park between two rival gangs in the middle of the day. And there was a huge gang injunction after that. And, it was persistent in high school. We had gang members in my middle school. We had gang members in my high school. And so they were just trying to prevent people from wearing their gang colors. And there was hats that they would wear. But they couldn't just go, hey, only Latino kids can't wear hats. So it became a universal thing. Like, hey, we're just not going to do hats here. And you can't wear... Like, I think they wouldn't even let you wear the same color head to toe. They were just trying to combat gang violence. That's what it was.
We couldn't wear tank tops in high school.
Oh yeah, the girls couldn't wear spaghetti straps.
Yeah, 2 fingers.
2 fingers? Well, that could have gone another way. It's high school.
Way to go.
People have hormones. It's high school. Come on.
Hey, principal, you ain't not say nothing about 3 fingers.
But I showed you, I got a bunch of pictures from a friend of mine, or someone I went to school with, Stephanie. She sent me she had like old school photos from middle school and high school. And every photo of me from middle school and high school, I'm just grabbing my junk going, every photo. I think there was one photo where I wasn't doing it. I think I just wasn't ready. Like, I think she caught me off guard and I didn't have time to go.
She caught you in your... Oh, I thought you were saying, like, they didn't catch you with your hand off because you were constantly with your hand on. You're like, oh, I didn't know we were taking a picture. Like, you're just walking around with your hand on your crotch. I think I was this guy for a long time.
Which guy?
Oh, we can't see.
Oh, middle finger guy. Yeah. Every photo. Give him the bird. Yeah, we did a lot of middle finger. Every picture she sent me, I was just going, ugh. And I think it's because that was Kid Rock and D-Generation X. It was all, yeah, want you right there, fellas. And
it's a great way to be raised, man.
Trailer park. I really helped. I'm happy that I came around. Now look at me. I'm a classy individual. I drink out of mason jars.
Yeah, you do.
Look at me. I'm a foo-fooer.
And you even bought those for glasses. Those you're no longer drinking out of the old pickle jars.
No.
Is that what we used to do?
Oh,
I did.
Because that sounds like something we would do.
You used to.
I mean, when else were you? For mason jars were just for like pickling and canning and vegetables.
Yeah, not anymore. Now it's for fridge water. Now it's for water that comes out of our refrigerators. Yeah. You know what a step up that is? Based on like the refrigerators I had. The refrigerator I had growing up in the trailer park, we used to have to de-ice every 3 months because otherwise we can't get the ice cream out of there. And then we'd go to like, now we have a fridge where I get ice and I can choose crushed, cubed, or I think that's it. I was going to add a third fake one. And then just get water right out of the fridge.
That's so bougie.
Now they have them, you can get seltzer water out of them.
Oh.
Really?
You can choose still or sparkling.
Wow.
Yeah,
man.
They're going to add flavor soon.
And they got ones that they have AI in them now where it can tell you how much you have left of stuff, expiration dates, and then it'll make grocery lists for you and order it for you. It's like, hey, you're running low on milk. Let's get milk in here. And it's nuts.
That's crazy.
I'd like one that tells me, hey, you didn't put the saran wrap over the entire onion, and now the grapes taste like onion. That'd be some great AI. You don't know how many times that happens. We throw an onion in there and it's not wrapped, and then I'm like, these strawberries are ruined. They're ruined. It tastes like onions.
But you got to make it passive aggressive so that it makes me want to listen. You close the fridge, it just goes, ahem. What? You want to check that onion, pal? You don't tell it to me like a robot. You got to give it to me the way I want to see it. You're right. I'm sorry.
Like you have one day left to eat your strawberries, or they're going to get moldy.
Yeah.
Like that would be very convenient.
You're one day away.
These new fridges they're working on are doing.
That's great. I love that. I also want a fridge that will let me know like right before. That'd be a great time. Like it can tell, like it's connected to my Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And right before I get Uber Eats, they're like, "You have spinach. You have spinach. you could put spinach with olive oil.
It'll take 15 minutes."
Yeah, or you can get this $50 meal off Uber Eats that is 300 grams of carbs and fats and oils from Johnson & Johnson. Yeah.
There should also be like levels of health on Uber Eats, so it's like you just put your order in and it goes, "Hey Mike, it's 11 p.m. You're 41. Maybe the large size General So's is not the order. You will be up all night. Don't forget, you take 2 blood pressure pills." All right, I can try to get something else.
MSG does palpitate your heart.
Yeah. It also it jacks you up a little bit.
Yeah. MSG. You ever wonder why the Chinese get all that work done? It's the MSG. I think they're like, people are like, "Oh, the workers out there are smoking meth and all that." And I'm like, I think it's just the MSG. I think I got some good MSG. And they're out there working.
I think it's the threat of death from their corporate employers.
Apple. I'm looking at you. Remember, we did this. Remember when we were laying chest to chest, and then our heart. I don't know if you know this, but 2 humans. Chest to chest, your heartbeats it's like 2 women with periods, like they'll sync up, and
they have to lay chest to chest for them to sync up.
You have to lay for like.
No, I was saying women.
We had the PMS or the period.
You got to go hip to hip.
Yeah. You got to go bonbon to bonbon while you. But yeah, we were laying like that, and I have a very low resting heart rate, usually in the 50s, sometimes dips to the 40s, and.
Jesus.
Our heart started to sync up, and she started coughing, and she's like, "I think I'm dying."
I was like, my heart's pumping really weird, and I didn't even know that was a thing where your heartbeats sync up, and I was like, I wonder if that's what's happening. So I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, "Can your heart rate sync up if you lay chest to chest?" And it said, "Yeah, it's an actual thing." Like,
yeah. She was consoling me about my career anxiety, and then she's like, "Come here," and then we just lay chest to chest. She's like, "I think I'm dying," and I was like, "Oh yeah, you're not used to my relaxed rate of heart."
I think I know why you have so much anxiety. It's because you're dead.
You're dying.
You're a ghost.
Anyway,
how long has it been?
It's been an hour.
Been an hour.
Yeah,
hour and 1 minute.
What do you want to do? A 3-hour episode today?
And the aliens are already here, man.
I think that's the episode for this week. Thank you all for listening, downloading. It's great to catch up with you, Mike. We'll do another episode next week.
I know. I was hoping we could hang out when you were in New York, but
I canceled.
We canceled.
Someone had to go home.
She
had to go home.
She canceled. She's like, "I'm not coming because I can't be on the road anymore."
I had done 3 weeks in a row.
And that would have been the 4th week. And she's like, "I can't do it. I think I'm going to kill somebody." And then so she canceled. And then I was like, "Well, what am I going?" Like, I wanted to go because we were going to do stuff together. And then we were going to do another episode with you. And then I was like, I'll just go home then. What am I doing? So I just flew home from Albany and called it.
Well, let me send me those what you call. We'll do Vegas.
Yeah, and Boston if you're available. If you want to do Boston with me.
Sure.
Yeah.
When is it? I'm fine. I'll do it.
I'll text you the dates right after we get off the call. But
perfect.
But yeah, we'll have fun. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, Mike.
My toast purse just got shipped too.
Oh, we didn't even talk about your toast purse. Next week.
She
bought a purse that's in the shape of a piece of toast.
Purse ever.
And they were sold out, and she got it on eBay, and she got outbid the first time. She was so angry she wouldn't make dinner.
I didn't even know that was a thing that you can get outbid.
In the last minute.
I was like, oh,
that's
I'm
the whole
only
point.
person that placed a bid. I got this. And then I saw there was a timer going off. I'm like, yeah, 10 minutes.
Let me guess,
Who's going to bid?
You bid on it with 6 days remaining, you amateur.
I honestly had no idea how it worked.
6 seconds remaining, you slam them.
That's what she did. And but she ended up getting the toast purse. It's coming in the mail.
All
Have to
right.
see
We
it
have a lot
next
to be
week.
excited about. Next week, wear it
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
right.
cheers to you and all, and be kind. Love each other.
Trekking heavier, traveling light. There's one thing that's right wherever I go. That's where I am.